100 million on my wish list. No talk with the whole gang on some crib shit. My dog told me it ain't vicious. Queen started to the mic is 3, yeah, I'm eating fish sticks. Louis on shit, I'm tipping. 41, 21st, flipping. Load them up. They say they won't like me, see, I still don't get no fuck. Gotta keep the bird tucked. It's the only thing I trust. Be the only one I love. Put my love inside the gun. They don't care about what I done. If we gon' get ain't no love back now. My life is moving way too fast now. I might just crash out. His bitch so recent, I ain't smoke, I put that pack down. Pick up the pen, I can't hold both, I put it straight down. Ain't no looking back now. My life is moving way too fast.
Let's go.
I might just crash out. His bitch so recent, I ain't smoke, I put that pack down.
Don't play that back, man. Play that back for my man Robb, please, man. Where you at, bro? The live was officially for you earlier, but we had an official guest come on, and yeah, man, let's go. We had a read, remember, repeat official on earlier. I hope y'all caught that interview. That interview was crazy. What we doing, man? We building the culture up.
What up, gang?
What's going on, gang?
Hold on, I'm trying to get this shit right, yo, man. You won't stay still.
So we definitely had Ron on earlier, but let me introduce this brother right here, right? This is my guy that I met, right? And instantly I felt his swag, I felt his style, you know what I mean? And we was actually at an event, a financial literacy event, you know what I mean? Learning how to get this cryptocurrency. I know y'all heard about that. I know y'all heard about that cryptocurrency, you know what I mean? But yeah, let's introduce my brother Robb G's.
What's up, gang?
What's going on, bro? How you feeling, man?
Man, I'm trying to get this damn stand to pop up. It won't stay still. Look, this shit won't come down. Hold on, give me a second.
Bro, my joint's fell and all that, bro.
Hold on, let me get this joint. Hold up. Boom. I think I got this joint right. Hold on. You gonna get this joint right.
Let's go. Ron, how you feeling, baby?
I'm incredible, man. Ready to work like usual, man. You know how we do.
Yeah, man. So, you know, man, we cooling, man. Late night. Earlier was some real good knowledge, you know what I mean, that people needed to definitely tune into. You know what I mean? Ron definitely dropped the show, gave us a few books that people need to tune into. You know what I mean? But Robb, man, how you feeling, Robb?
I'm feeling swavey, bro. 300%. How you feeling? You good?
Oh man, amazing, bro. How was your day, man?
Honestly, bro, like everything been kind of hectic for me. To become, bro, like I'm been just on go. To be since I even got home, bro. Like I've been up since like 7 a.m. You know what I mean? Had to hit that gym real quick. Got to get the body right. I mean, I just pulled up. You know, I just got to the crib. You know what I mean? Hopped out the shower and shit. And now I'm here with you guys, yo. I seen y'all talking, yo. I tuned in earlier. I see y'all was my man said what he said. He said, My favorite dish is shrimp. Is that what he said?
Yeah, Ron. You know, Ron. He had to throw some sauce in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I love
I, I,
shrimp, man.
I don't do the shrimp.
That's my shit. That shit fire.
I
I
don't
fuck
do.
with the
Oh,
seafood. Pittsburgh got got a little scene, a little less scene for the seafood shit.
okay, okay.
Yeah, I gotta
You
go out
know?
to Pittsburgh. You told me it was in PA. I'm like, yo, bro, that shit like, cause my brother he live out there in Macungie, PA. And
Uh-huh.
like, I checked it out, Pittsburgh. I'm like, yeah, that's like 5-6 hours from Macungie, bro. Like, I don't
Nah,
get.
I mean PA, like I said like earlier, like Pittsburgh, we only like 4 or 5 hours from Philly, you know, about like 6 hours from New York and shit. So, but I told you, listen, come out here, bro. I promise you, the guys, everybody, I tell you, when you come out here, man, I make sure you guys live right. I mean, I promise you, I make sure you guys live right out here. Like we do it like nano shit. Like I promise you.
That's
I mean, you
Let's
see how I
get
be
it.
moving.
Let's get it. That's a fact.
out.
Call that nigga John up. Call Jonathan the mentor. Ask him how you be living when he come out here.
That's dope.
Jonathan, man, he was sitting behind me in the convention, and you know he got the voice. So you was looking like, yo, who that? He like, yo, I like that nigga. I like that nigga. He like, you know what I mean? But well, that was 100. A couple of y'all met out there, bro, and I'm definitely appreciative and grateful for that, bro. Because you see what we doing now. You know what I mean? We linking together. We doing more things, more positive things. And this book is, I mean, this show is strictly about like knowledge, bro, books, positivity. You know what I mean? We want a safe space for that, bro, because a lot of shit going on, killings and all that. Like I just got off the phone, bro, and I just heard somebody on my old block just got murdered, like not too long ago. You know what I mean? Like I'm talking about yesterday. So it's like it's crazy, bro, that this shit don't stop, bro. You know what I mean? And that's one side of it. But bro, give us a little bit about yourself, bro.
Listen, like just to come out what you say, it's gonna keep spinning, bro. Like I come from a lot of things, and where I'm at right now, I couldn't be more grateful, to be in the situation and the position that I'm in. Like obviously, I think a lot of people look at success very differently, but like just looking at, just to kind of like capitalize off of what you were saying, like I got a little brother doing life, I got another brother that got killed, I lost a lot of people along the way, to the system, to the graveyards, and just, people just being who they is, and just outgrowing them, and I mean, sometimes it's better if you grow by yourself, and the people that want to grow with you, they're going to grow with you. But anyway, I'm originally from Williamsport, Pennsylvania. I moved out to Indiana like 4 years ago. And then I came to Pittsburgh, cause I really just wanted to do this music thing and branch my brand here because I really like Pittsburgh, But since I got here, it's been a lot of love, But like, I think I'm about to be going to LA real soon. I feel like that might be the wave. Like yeah, I be coming to your city. I be coming to New York. Like I mean New York and I hear Bronx has got it lit right now.
That's a fact, bro. It's crazy out there. That's what I say. That's where I'm from the X. Ron is actually from my block too. So, it's crazy how just like I moved upstate and it's a whole different dynamic, bro. Like I'm talking about 7 years up here, living all my life, 23 years in the city. It's crazy, bro. So it's a whole different dynamic up here, bro. And that's how I got the patience, you know what I mean? And the peace because it's different. Like, you know what I mean? I think if I was still out there, bro,
Bro,
there's
if
no
y'all came to Pittsburgh,
win.
this a different world, bro. I'm trying to tell you, like they eat it up, like everything they get in New York, like it's like like how everything like in China, like they get everything first and then when we get it and shit, like but
Right.
Pittsburgh's so behind. It's so behind on like everything, like it's a slow pace, like you from the city, like everything move fast, like I mean it's either eat it, I mean you gotta eat it up or somebody go eat you up, type shit, Now here they just don't know that type of grind. Like they just lazy, they don't got the same mentality. A lot of people got that broke mentality. That's why I just kind of like strive when I got out here, because like the hustle is very different, you know. Yeah, I mean, you realize you go to Pittsburgh, everybody say hi, hello, excuse me,
Right.
what's up, yo? Not in New York.
Nah. They looking,
Yeah.
Oh,
they're ready to fight. Like, yo, what you looking at, man?
You know, like it's different. You know, like it's very different. You know.
It
that's
is.
right, bro. Word up here too. Go ahead, Ron.
So let me ask you a question. You was talking about working out. So, as far as working out, how important is it to get yourself physically fit, and then to also allow that to marinate into your business, like businesses, I should say.
I feel like you know, I think a lot of people are struggling, you know, like with just pouring into themselves, you know, and you know, like just getting into the gym, you know, like I hate going to the gym, but I force myself to go there 6 days a week. You know, you know, a lot of people not living, you know, they see, you know, like 60s and 70s and 80s, you know, like and you gotta know consistently, just like Nano say sometimes, you know, like people don't wake up and pour into themselves, you know, like they wake up and go right to work, you know, like and pouring to somebody else, you know, like and me, like I know that I'm branding myself at the end of the day, you know, like if you happy with yourself consistently, you know, like you wake up, you look at yourself in that mirror, and like boom, like nothing, not no fast car, not no money in your bank account, not the people around you, nothing can make you feel how you feel when you really look at yourself, you know, and just consistently build and grow. And you might not see that, you know, like one day or 2 weeks later or in 4 months, you know, but like you eventually gonna see that and be, you know, and I just been consistently just, you know, hitting the gym and doing it for myself, you know, because at the end of the day, I realized ain't nobody coming to save me, you know, and I just gotta consistently be in the gym and just continue to grow. You know, that's what I've been. I've been just getting better. I looked in the mirror today and I said, damn, geez, you putting on weight. You know, like I was like, when did that happen?
Mm-hmm.
That's
You
what's
know,
up, man.
Yeah,
gotta bring yourself, you know, and watch what you put into your body and make sure you just taking care of yourself, you know, because I got my mom and my peoples ain't really doing all that good right now because they decided not to take care of themselves and their body, you know. And you get one body, bro, like they be like, I ain't go to the gym and da 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 da. I look good, but like you're not realizing that you got one body, just like a car. If you don't treat it right, man, it's over. You know, you're gonna
Right.
blow that engine, bro.
That's true.
bro. I see you doing your thing too, man. You got the clothing line, got the music. You know what I mean? I met you at a convention, bro. I see you out here doing your thing, bro. For real. You know what I mean? That's a big salute, bro. You know what I mean?
That's what I really liked the when I got introduced to IM. You know, one of the things that kind of like put me in a position, you know, is like I really like the family type of you know, like the love I got when I first got introduced to it, you know, because that's what kind of like swavey means for me, you know, like when I first launched the brand, you know, came up with a brand, like I got a family back home, but like, you know, it was just like really me and my brothers, my moms, you know, like so I ain't come from like the big good family and none of that. When I left, you know, like I left a couple years ago, you know, like it's really just been me, you know, and I just been building the family around me with Swavey, you know, because eventually one day I want to have that big family, you know, like big family events, you know, and show up to my son's practice and stuff like that, because I ain't had that, you know, like I still don't got that, you know, so like that's what I really liked about I am. You know, it's like everybody treated you with mad love, and there was no hidden agendas and stuff like that. You know, and just
Mm-hmm.
it's just one big family. You know.
That's dope. That's dope.
Bro, I know I am for me before a little bit before I am started, I started picking up books, right? And I'm not gonna lie, like I never wanted to read, bro. Like that just wasn't something. I don't know if it was for y'all the same way, but I know me and the people that I was with, that wasn't even a thing. You know what I
I
mean?
hate reading, but we
Reading,
gotta read, right?
yeah. So like, you know what I mean? And it's like, not that I couldn't read, but it just was like, what am I reading for?
Uh-huh.
Mm.
Cause you know, like when we was younger, like we was, you know, like we was kind of like forced to read, like da 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 da. I was like, man, we don't want to do that. Then you realize when you get older, like need to read, you know, like because that's how we
Yeah,
educate ourselves and continue to learn. If you're not learning, you're not growing, then you just stuck behind, you know,
that's what's
like.
up.
You know, that's why I take all the opportunities, you know, like I don't, like I said, I don't like going to the gym, but I don't like reading, but I'm gonna sit there and read, you know, because
Mhm.
you know, like knowledge is key at the end of the day, bro.
It's crazy because when we grew up, when it comes to reading, it was more like you said, it was forced upon us because it was just an assignment. But like for me, as I grew up, I started to fall in love with reading because it's not just an assignment no more, and I get to choose what I want to read instead of just I gotta pick this book, pick that book that I'm not interested in. You could go to any genre that you want and just go based upon what you desire. And that's one thing that I love about growing up in general is you have more of control over the things rather than being forced to do something. You can do it yourself and you can make it however you want to make it. So
That's a
and
fact.
it also inspired me to create a book myself. So I'm just excited to even take this journey as an author, which is dope.
I seen you guys. You know, honestly, that's kind of like in the same direction I'm in. You know, because like, and I've been journaling like crazy. You know, like I really wasn't a big journal guy until like I got introduced. Like 3 months ago. And like I got a sauce book. I got like 6, 7 books. And now I'm like, and now like even with the music and where I'm going to, like I'm being more open and being more vulnerable, I guess. Because like I know y'all know, like, like just growing up, I mean, I know we can relate, like you just went through a lot of things, and I'm just like, damn, I said, I got to put that and leave that behind, so just like journaling every single day, and just like, you got to leave that behind, that sauce, because like, we got things to talk about, you know.
Yeah,
I think you guys were talking about the book, so you guys definitely got to send me the link, yo. I'll grab both of those.
That's love.
definitely. We got you 100%.
And it was just an interview. I think it was with Earn Your Leisure and Rick Ross. And Rose was like how everybody is an author. Just don't,
Facts.
you know what I mean? And it's like
Mhm.
if anybody can tell a story, anybody can write down their life because their life is a book. You know what I mean? Their life is a story. And that's all it is when you doing that, because you're just focusing your energy to to what this book has to offer. You know what I mean? What book did it for you? I know for me it was Think and Grow Rich. You know what I mean? Because somebody recommended that to me. Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. There
I
you
ain't
You got
playing. I'm on it.
mm-hmm.
it.
What
That
did
was a
that
gift too, honestly.
what did that book do for you, bro?
I'm on it. I'm reading it over again, because the first time I read it, like it was a gift to me. Like one of my guys, just hit me up and he was like, "Yo, I see the direction you headed into," and he was like, "Yo, this would be a good book for you." He actually gave me that and Outwriting the Devil, and so I got both of those books, and it just kind of like, like it really showed me the sauce, like, and the first time I read it, I kind of like read it in, like in increments, like here and there, one, this week, next week, and now I'm fully reading it, to really get the sauce, and I'm really, one thing I learned today was, bro, listen, what was this? I gotta show y'all, cause this really hit me. Um, and you're reading it, y'all know exactly what I mean. Oh, it said a quitter never wins and a winner never quits. And I was like, that's the sauce right there, because that's so true. Like, like if anything in life, like how you do one thing is how you do everything. And
Yeah.
like, and we quit so many things, and we never make it to the end and realize, that's why we wasn't winning. And I'm on this long journey, and I realized that, I seen a guy. He said the other day, he was like, uh, he was so and so, whatever age, and he was like, he didn't end up writing a novel, like a best-selling novel, for like 12 years later. And you just gotta appreciate the journey and not question God, why not now, or why not
Yeah.
this, or why am I going through this, and just appreciate the journey and just never quit, because if you quit, you're never gonna know where you got, where you're gonna get to in life, and that's one of like the things that really hit me the most since I've been reading this book, over again.
I like that. It's crazy that you mentioned that because it's all about the timing, like you said. You could not be ready in the beginning or years before, and it just takes us a process for you to grow through. And as you grow through that process, then you're gonna be able to give the information out the way it needs to. Because if you're not ready for a thing, it doesn't make no sense for you to hold the mantle to anything. So
Very
you
true.
got to be developed, into that kind of individual and that kind of person.
We growing, at the end of the day, like, I was just saying it today, like, who I was last year, I wouldn't even be cool with. You know, like, like who I would like, and then and sometimes people see like, why I be talking or like why I don't be around certain people, because I see myself in a lot of other people. Like I see the person I was years ago in a lot of people, and I'm like, that's not me no more. Like that's why, like I said, the journey, and we continue to grow, and like, and I'm like, all right, boom, like I'm this person that I didn't even think I would become, for
Right.
like 2 years ago, and I'm like, damn, who am I going to be in another year? Like continue to just grow and grow and grow into this person. And a lot of people wanted me to be somebody like years ago. Like I would be in relationships, but like, man, da 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 da, you ain't never gonna be this. You ain't never gonna be this. You ain't never gonna grow. And I'm like, I'm just not ready. Like, life just put me in this position, and so many people are so fast to grow up and so fast to, like, oh, I gotta do this and do this because we've been, like handed down all these things, and like, and they said, they said money isn't everything. Who said that? Like, there's a lot of these things handed down from the older generation that we got to respect those and take those things and mold them. But like, that's not true. Like, money can't buy you happiness. Money can't buy you happiness if you, go about it the right way, So
Right.
just continue to grow.
It's all about perspective. Like that's the key to it all, because like with books, right? Books is just somebody's perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's idea, somebody's opinion. You could say, you know what, I don't like these type of shoes
Right.
because they look this funny or whatever the case may be. And my perspective could be, well, I don't use them for shoes. I use them for construction or whatever. And so it'll be helpful for me to get it and not you. So I think the problem, what happens is we buy into people's perspective and
Uh-huh.
instead of actually allowing it to become something in our own perspective.
That's a
We
fact.
end up losing ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I do like about Think and Grow Rich is the fact that not only was it a book of his perspective, but it was a book based upon the most richest people that was living at the time. You understand? So it was him having an interview with a bunch of these people and finding out the character traits that took them to where they had to go. So for one, that book right there, bro, I know it can definitely open up if they can get through it. I know the movie, they got the movie is YouTube. You can even watch it on YouTube. You know what I mean? That's a good movie. I definitely recommend anybody to, check that out. And you know what I mean? You got some chill time.
You said a
Um,
movie. I didn't know that.
yeah, they got the movie, bro. They got the movie, bro. Any college?
What you say?
College?
Yeah, I went to IUP for a little bit, and went to CRBC up in Indiana, Pennsylvania. About graduated about 4 years ago. Hold on, let me put this on because my phone wanna die. Get this thing on. I went to school for marketing though. Didn't really didn't really do too much with it when I came home. You know, because I was like in and out of school, like the first time I went to school was like in Penn College in Williamsport, and I fell off, and I went back and then I fell off, and then I went back and then I fell off, it's like I consistently fall off, not really because I guess like, like I think, I think the, I think that what the devil wants, is for you, to be distracted all the time, like you already meant to be here for a certain reason. Like God has already said, hey, boom, 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 this is what you're supposed to be doing. But then we get distracted, and I would like to juggle things. I be in photography, being a model, being in acting, like I'm working, I'm doing this and doing this, and I'm just juggling all these things when God already told me what I was supposed to be here for. And I just get distracted because it's not working out for me, and the devil wants you to be distracted. He wants you to juggle all these things and not find your purpose, And that's kind of like where it was when I was in school, I was still trying to figure out like, damn, what am I doing? Like where am I supposed to be going? And am I supposed to be doing this because everybody says I'm supposed to be doing this right now, and so I got very easily distracted. So when I got down to it, I ended up doing marketing, and now like I didn't find the job that I wanted to do in marketing, but I kind of like just decided just to market myself, as far as a brand.
So, you going into marketing, and you being a part of a part of this platform now, right? I am. How did both of those mesh up together? Like how was it beneficial?
I guess when I got into it, I already knew. I already had a plan. A lot of people was like, like they jumped in and da 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 da. I knew I needed to meet as many people as possible. That was my very first thing. And I didn't really know anything about trading or the stock market or crypto, or nothing like that. And I was like, well, I don't want to be left behind. Like I've chosen that any opportunity comes my way, I'm gonna take it. Because I gotta, consistently get to where I'm going. And I realized another thing that the book told me, like, never be too busy to do other things. Like, to take on opportunity. And that's something that just came. And I was already doing door to door before. I was in car sales, I was in phone sales, and I just did everything marketing. I was always marketing myself. So like when I got into it, I was like, boom, I learned a lot more self development than I am. That's one of the things that I really, and it helped me a lot as far as getting in more comfortable and doing new things. So that's kind of where I got from when I got in IM.
Any marketing books you reading?
I got a couple things. This one was a good one. I wouldn't really say a marketing book, but this is right here. It's called Personal Coaching for Results. Basically, it's basically a mentor book and how you mentor others. And da 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 da. But not really marketing books. I really got all my marketing experience from just life. From I've been doing sales and marketing my whole life. Like. And that's where I really got all my stuff from. I haven't really read too many marketing books, to be completely honest with you.
Nah, I definitely recommend that Building an Empire.
Uh-huh.
Brian Carruthers, bro. And just on the audio tip, bro. Son got sauce, bro. And only not that we only, but we want to listen to, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
He one of them guys, for real.
What's that? Oh, the Empire.
Building an Empire. He one of them guys.
So that's what we doing at the end of the day.
We gonna have to talk after this. It ain't too much sauce we can give on the call. You know what I mean?
No, they don't want to ever give it down. But like me, like I look at things, bro. Like for real, it's that nobody ever gave me the sauce. Like they would steal from me and take from me, and and then like even my brand, like everybody just wanted to show love. Like or energy. This is like like they're just selfish with it. And I decided, like if in my journey, like that I was never gonna be that type of person. Like if I could save you 8 years, like and all the mistakes that I did, like I will. If you show me love right when I meet you, then it's love. If you show me some fake energy, then I'm cool. Like I don't got no sauce for you. But like if I'm rocking with you, I'm gonna give you all the sauce. You come at me that right way. But I never want to be selfish with the sauce. Like I'll give it all out. Because it's for everybody. What? Like why we want to go? Like come on, like that's just selfish. We got one life. So what we gonna do with it? Like what you gonna do with it? Like if I can win, like this help us all win. Like but people wanna, like we here, right? But we get up here and they don't want you to be up here. They want you to be down here. They just want to hate. When really we can all eat. So that's just kind of like my outlook on like this sauce. Like it's here. No one gave it to me, but I ain't gonna be that type of person. Like
That's dope. What I learned growing up in this industry is when we talk about investing, a lot of times we talk about only like crypto and stocks and stuff like that, but we don't talk about information. I think that's one of the most important things that you need to do is pay for information, right? Pay for courses, invest your money in people that's going to demonstrate the pathway on how to do certain things. And for me, some people be like, you know what, I want to give away free sauce, and it's cool. That could be a nice starting point. The
yeah,
fact of the
but once you
matter,
get to like a certain level, like
yeah,
da,
you
da,
want
da, da,
to,
like I got this sauce, so like I might as well, you know what I
yeah.
mean? But if we
I'm,
on like the same, if we like right here, you're like,
yeah.
But the sources in them books, man. That's why I believe you should pick them up and they should they definitely, you know what I mean? David E. Monetier's everybody leaves a clue behind. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And most of the time, you know, we could figure it out ourselves, you know what I mean? But in the meantime, in between time, we listening to things and it's a lot going into, you know, music. You know what I mean? If we not intentional with it, you know what I mean? That thing is different. Like, you know what I mean? If you don't have that intentional focus, it's like, wow, bro, you could get taken. Your whole day could get taken, you know what I mean?
That's
So,
true.
That's a fact.
you know, that sit down and that focus, you know, or listen to that audio, man, it'll definitely put somebody in a good zen, you know what I mean? Depending on what it is. They got things on money, on cooking, on, you know what I mean? But it's you know, would you listen to, you know, we ask our friends anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like if
Mm-hmm.
masters at that, you know what I mean? Listen
Right.
to the masters at that, you know what I mean? And
That's a
then,
fact.
you know what I mean? So, you know, a lot of the successful people do leave clues, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Or,
And we
or
gotta take it. If they're gonna leave it, why we gonna just, let it be? We gotta take it. Let me tell you, I get on. The crazy part is, I utilize Instagram a lot. But when I'm on Instagram, a lot of the time, I'm usually on somebody's live because people have so much value. It's crazy, bro. And it's all different ages. Like you cannot discriminate on how old or young somebody is.
Mm-hmm.
You just got to be receptive and be a student. And I've developed so much knowledge just off of going on people's lives.
Right.
But I don't know if you guys know about the Social Proof podcast.
No, I
That
never heard about
podcast
it.
right there, yeah, I got to get on that.
Oh
That
yeah.
joint, if you so what I like it, and it's inspiring me to do a podcast something like that too. Basically it's kind of like what we're doing here, but he interviews basically one person, and he got different people on different fields. So he got people that's great in the Airbnb business. He got people that's elite in the tax business. He got people that's elite in terms of how to build a business. He got people on the crypto side. He got people on the, even Turo. Like it's so much information that he's allowing us to have just because he's interviewing somebody. Like it's crazy. It's really crazy.
we all got value, bro. The
We
average
do.
got value, bro. You know what I mean? You learn from everybody, bro. And that's why we all here, bro, because where do we start from?
That's a fact.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
something that we gonna look back on and be like, yo, bro, you know what I mean? And the way I see it is we're gonna see each other later on and you know what I mean, and doing,
Uh-huh.
you know what I mean? Because that's the bond that's greater than us, you know what I mean? And bro, like I said, bro, I definitely admire your whole movement, bro. You know what I mean? And the way you embraced me, because you know, we could have met each other and it just been on some, you know, opposite of the way we came, bro. We came with full love with the IM event, and it's like, bro, it's usually we're usually taught the opposite. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
I mean, well, you gotta think like,
And
you
and,
know,
and same thing with these books, bro. I'm trying. This is my
listen, that's what
book.
everything meant to happen, bro. Like, like at the end of the day, I got a song that's called Burning Bridges. A lot of people had a lot of bridges burned, and that's why they don't social, or they don't want to build other relationships, but every person I meet, I consistently grow from, like I got to thank everybody I ever met because I consistently grow from them. And a lot of times, like my guy Aldron, like we talk about this all the time. Sometimes your day twos become your day ones. There's a lot of people that I started with that just ain't around no more, but and I feel like God put us in these positions, I mean, like the whole course, like my whole course of life, was even like us being on this live right now, like it was just a course to get here. This was always a part of the plan, At the
Right.
end of the day, and I like everything is always love, bro. It's always love. When I see people, I just, you know, like I see people across the room and energy, like it's love, you know, like it always is like that unless it approaches me wrong, you know, and that's very differently, you know. But like I said, when me and Matt it was mad love. I don't even remember, you know, everything was swavey. You know, like we was talking, I was like, yeah, it's lit. You know, and that's how we connected.
Let's go, man.
The amazing thing is that when you put yourself in that type of environment, you have no choice but to receive love.
Cause
Like
you was in
literally.
the room with, I remember the first time I met you, you was in Dallas. You was in the back in the cut, like you was already here for a couple of years. And you just watching all the students. I said, "Oh, he just been watching everybody. He been in the sauce. He knows exactly what's going on. He couldn't wait to just teach these guys and girls, yo." You know what I mean? He kept, you know, alliterating and stuff. You know, like I remember because I got up and that's when I was talking about swavey, and I remember seeing him in the back, you know, and I was like, "Oh, he been here for a little bit."
Yeah.
Yeah, back.
I remember. I remember that day. That was lit. That was definitely was lit.
Yo,
It was
bro, Rob,
that was that whole space and environment that everybody had to talk about, you know, definitely was a crazy impact for me.
No, it was. It was definitely a it was an experience because like I was with my bro Muggs and then a few others, and I was like, let's just come out to this spot that I got invited to. And
Mm-hmm.
I pulled up, and it was definitely I didn't expect all that was going on, but overall it was something like a major experience, and just to see so many people pack out that spot, and then to see everybody locked in, like people really want this kind of information. and
Exactly.
and I was leaving, like we was all leaving, so I was like, you know what, before I leave, I have to like give something. I have to, you know, I want to leave something with you guys because, like you said, I've been here for quite some time, so I don't ever want to leave a room and somebody don't know me. Like it's
Right.
gonna be if it's 5,000 people, one person gonna know who I am.
Uh-huh.
You know, well, what a Nano said, they'll if you leave. I think you said if you they'll, they'll never forget how you make them feel,
Right.
basically. So it's like if I give you that specific type of feeling, I don't want to give you a negative feeling. I want to give you something positive. I want to impact your life. I want to change your life. I want to have you change some paradigms. So now it's like, okay, the next time you see Ron, it's like, oh, that's the guy, that's the this guy, that's the yo, what's going on? And now that creates more doors for myself. So now I can go into those doors and do the same thing in those doors. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So that was definitely something interesting.
that's what it is, man. Quick 5 for 5, bro, for the culture, bro. Cause you know what I mean. This is definitely for the culture, bro. You know how we would do a 4 for 4 at Wendy's, the same
Yeah, yeah.
5 for 5. You know what I mean. So, bro, what are your top 5 movies for the
Top
culture?
5 movies?
For the culture, bro.
For the movies. I'm big into like things that, you know, that are dope, but they have like subliminal messages and got value in them. So like a lot of things with TV shows. For movies, sheesh. You know, dang, on the top of my head, what are the movies that I really like? I don't know, like something about Training Day, really. Like, I really like Training Day. It's
Okay.
gangster, got some value in it, you know, like, you know, some betrayal, you know. I really like Training Day. I'm a really big Denzel Washington fan. Um, this would have been easy if you said TV shows. I don't listen. I ain't gonna cap. I mean, I'm a nerd. I really like Harry Potter, bro. Like I watch them all. Man, I ain't gonna count. I really like Harry Potter. You know, that's you
Yeah.
know, teach you a lot of like lessons.
I was young. I
Um,
wanted those books. I ain't even gonna lie, man. I just the cover looked good. I was like, I want them joints, man.
and
You know?
then Rocky,
I saw the movie.
gotta have Rocky in there. And I ain't talking
Rocky.
about the new ones. I'm talking about the old classic ones.
Yeah.
What's that one with Cameron just really do my man's dirty? Paid is that Paid in Full?
Oh,
Painful.
well,
Was that Paid in Full? I really like that movie. I never liked it Cameron after that though. You know, like he just I just never did. Like, it's crazy how you can get into like movies and be like, I know that ain't really you, but like, I don't know. I don't really like you. I don't really like what you did to my man. So like,
Facts.
I like Paid in Full. You know what I'm saying?
I felt about your man in Power.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
son.
I like
Oh,
Power. You know?
Man, yo, bro, that niggas is gunning for him, bro. Real
It's
talk.
weird to see Ghost outside like them. Like he just, he just, I don't know. He's just a different bull, yo.
he's
That's funny
different.
because you kind of look like him. Yeah, I look just like him.
That's funny.
Well,
Yeah, but
nah,
that'd probably be like my top little 4 or 5 movies. I'm really into TV shows and stuff like that.
nah. So what would be your top 5 TV shows?
I'm really liking Wilford. A lot of you probably don't know that, and you gotta have a creative mind, you know. But like, my top one right now is like, and people think I'm crazy when I watch Wilford. You ever seen that?
Wilford, that's with the glasses.
Do with the glasses. It has to do with the Lord of the Rings in it. You know, I really like that movie because I mean that
TV show.
I like things that like, you know, like songs and albums, you know, like they get me through certain periods of my life, you know, and it really I grew in a positive way towards, you know, like, and the first time I ever watched Wilford, you know, obviously it's about a dude, whatever, he has a mental breakdown, takes all this sugar pills, and next thing you know, his dog's talking to him, you know, and like, and his dog is like a human person or whatever, but in a dog outfit, you know, but the dog is always, it's always looking out for him in a certain type of way, but it's always doing him dirty, and like
Mm.
it'll look out and do him dirty. But there's a lot of positive messages in there. I really like that. What else did I really like? Power was lit. Definitely was lit. I really did like Power. Power was. Man, it just seemed like remind me like this. The girls ain't. I mean, people ain't shit. It just remind me that people ain't shit. That's what
You check,
Power remind me of.
you
What
check
happened? What
Wu-Tang.
happened?
You ever seen?
Wu-Tang? I haven't seen it yet.
Yo, bro, mean, bro. Messages behind that, bro. Like
Uh,
powerful, like even when RZA basically like he went to jail twice. Like, and nobody would think like the RZA, because you know that wasn't really established. The RZA went to jail twice because he shot two, like he shot one dude, went to jail, shot another, came home, beat that case, came home, shot the other dude, went back to jail when he was out of state. But he like read the Bible
mm-hmm.
and like basically the way he like outwitting the devil. So
Okay.
he stayed in like a positive mental, and basically he beat that case too.
Mm.
So now when he come home, I bet now I want to go back to rap and shit. I want to go get my brothers back,
Mm-hmm.
like me now, like you know what I mean. So he was the positive one, but he was using like steps from stuff that he read and shit, and just like he really did that joint, bro. Like
I'm gonna have to check it out
I
for
even hear
sure.
he got a book too. He got a couple of books. You know what I mean? So yeah, bro, that's fire.
I'm gonna check it out. 300%.
Mhm.
Who's your top 5 influences?
Top 5 influences? Uh, definitely Dwayne Johnson. It gotta be number one. Kevin Hart. I mean, like these dudes is. I like dudes, you know, like this. Kevin Hart. Definitely Dwayne Johnson. Um, I really respect Meek Mills. You know, like I really that's a guy I really respect. Um, just everything he came from. You know, been following him since Flamers. You know, another influence. Who else? Who else I really listen? And put me on the spot to think about who really influenced me. Huh? I don't know. I can't think about the other one. Yeah, other top,
Man,
any other time I would be like, all right, these are
lot,
the top
bro.
five people.
A lot of 4 for 4s, man.
Yeah, I like, all right, these be the top people. you know, later on I'll be like, oh, you know what, this is who I left out. You know, that really influenced me, you know.
He said, when you get it to me, I'm gonna write it in the comments, man.
Yeah, when I get to it, right in the comments, I send it back, you know, like boom, this is really who influenced me, you know.
Right.
Top 5 artists, bro.
Top 5 artists.
Yeah.
Who I'm really listening to right now is top 5 artists, you know. Kevin Gates is definitely the GOAT. You know, he really got a pain. You know, I think I like things that you can relate to. You know, like a lot of people just talking. You know, like there's definitely a lot of popping art. Like 5 Year Foreign is like, you know, I was on that wave. You know, like I mean, you know, it really had me sauced up. You know, but like it really ain't saying too much for me. You know, like it's just a, you know, it's a bop. You know, but top 5 people that really
Officials.
influenced me is
Hov?
TSU. What
Official,
happened?
official said no Hove.
No, definitely not no Hov.
Oh,
I mean, listen. I mean, Hov, like obviously, you know, but like definitely they ain't somebody that's influenced me, you know, like I really like Rod Wave, you know, Rod Wave came with that pain music, you know, but like sometimes he crying too much, you know, but like at the same time, he got me through a lot of stuff. TSU, Core, straight out of Philly, Kevin Gates, obviously, you know, I'm listening to a lot of Sleepy Hollow right now. You know, but I mean, you're not really saying too much that I'm really relating to, you know. But J. Cole for 100%. You know, J. Cole just, you know, like he's probably number 1 for real.
Nah, yeah,
Yeah.
J. Cole, like he take the whole slot somewhere ish. You know what I
There ain't
mean?
nobody new though. There definitely ain't nobody new that's really like, you know, like I mean, there's a lot of bops and there's a lot of they ain't no really like the last person that really spoke to me on that type of levels is like TSU and Rod Wave. You know, like I mean, he's saying something, you know, and like not a lot of people saying nothing right now. You know,
Right.
there's a lot of street music. There's a lot of there's a lot of dance music.
Everything sound the same. Man.
It sounded saying, you know, and I like the messages. I need like when just say for instance, I grew up listening to Tupac for real, you know, like no disrespect to Biggie. I always love Biggie's music, but Biggie wasn't making me feel nothing. You know, like I was listening to the Bob, but Pac was like, you know, I could feel what he was talking about. You know,
Right.
like I always felt that, you know, and Biggie was just something that I would just listen to. You know, like I love the music, I love the melody, I love the flow and everything, but like I need something to speak to me. You know, and be like, shh. You know, damn, this helping me get through what I'm going through, whatever, you know.
No, that's deep.
That's what it is. But that was 5 right there, right? Name
Mm-hmm.
that's your top 5 books, bro.
Top 5 books.
5.
Definitely the Think and Grow Rich. Outwriting the Devil. Remember I told you my guy Denzel. This is A Hand to Guide Me by Denzel Washington. This is a really good book. I love this book. Believe it or not, yo, this is another one. It's Hiding in Plain Sight. It's a book about Donald Trump and it's a lot of sauciness, you know. So I really like that book. And obviously, you know, the Mentor book, you know, because I realized that a long time ago, you know, it's like they always say it's not about what you know, or it's about who you know. Yeah, it is, you know, but like at the end of the day, it's about what people know you for, you know. And I didn't know that for a long time, you know. Like I never was like the, you know, like the dude that everybody like, cause I'm low key. Like I don't, and I say to myself, you know, like in my circle, and I'm like a person that people would say like it's unapproachable, you know, cause I got his face on sometimes, you know. But like, you know, really, I realized that like last year I wanted people to know me for certain things, you know. Like just say I die tomorrow, like how many people was gonna say positive things about me, or they're gonna be a bunch of people rest in peace, and they don't even know me for whatever reason. A lot of people, you know, put these assumptions on me and judge me for whatever reasons or hearsay, you know, but like I always wanted people to know me for the person that I really am, you know. And then that's really kind of like what I've been learning from a lot of these books.
That's real, bro. That's 100, man. It's definitely 10:47, man. We running it. You know what I mean? Shit, man. It's anything you want to shout out? Definitely want to shout out. You know what I mean?
Listen,
Give your shout.
the good, the bad, the ugly is everywhere. listen, the good, the bad, the ugly. I just dropped that album. Really, what that album is really truly about is, I had dropped the album before. It was called Popularity Contest. I just felt like too many people were worried about being popular, and then just being who they are, and the good, the bad, the ugly is really being vulnerable, and speaking about some things that I really didn't want to talk about for a long time, and just I thought about a lot of time I was just putting music out that I thought everybody wanted to hear, party, rock star music, trap music and stuff like that. And I'm like,
That's real, bro.
I talk about, so the good, the bad, the ugly is out there. You find that anywhere. And then I obviously go follow the brand. Like we one of the most popular brands here in Pittsburgh right now. I want to say, we've been 2 years in. We really deep. The family is just growing bigger and bigger. We really deep on the culture and self awareness. You can obviously click my link in my bio and find the brand. And other than that, shout out my guys. Like bringing me out here to talk. Like. So that's all love, Appreciate y'all for real, for real.
Listen,
100%, bro.
listen, man. Ronald, that's my brother. Y'all seen that interview earlier. Ron is going next to me, so y'all will see his link a lot. You know what I mean? Gonna be closer to Remember Repeat family. We definitely gonna be linking with Swavey. Y'all gonna see his out Swavey merch. You know what I mean? We're gonna support, bro. And y'all need to get some of that swag too. And and,
Yeah,
and,
look
and
at you right.
And I need y'all to support my brother Rob G's, because I'm telling y'all, I seen bro, and we had that. It was electric. I'm from the Bronx. He from Pittsburgh. It was a
Well, I
real.
ain't from Pittsburgh, but like I claim the city, yo. I love y'all. I love Pittsburgh. I've been right for years. I love y'all. I'm
Mm-hmm.
originally from the 570, always, what I'm saying? But definitely download the album because we don't got enough people supporting us, and it's hard. Honestly, this is the hardest thing I've had to do was, do this music and do this brand and step out of this thing, and people gonna say whatever you want, but this a tough road. Like getting into the NBA is easier than, doing this music shit for real.
Mm.
You know?
Listen, family. Culture is still wavy, but let's throw some of that reading in there. Let's throw some of that literature, some of that knowledge in there, and let's see how we do in the next couple years. You feel me?
Then you reading. You gotta read, yo, fair. All your little kids out there that might be watching, you gotta read.
Grown up, get audio in, listen to it, tap into it. Let's go, family. Want it.
I appreciate y'all, fam.
Really.